Hi, this is Phil Landers, designated broker at Keller Williams Real Estate Company. Today, we're going to have career conversations with Phil, where we're going to showcase our top agents. We're going to be learning about their systems, their strategies, and their mindsets on building big businesses. We're changing lives and living the dream. Welcome today. Today is Career Conversations with Phil. This is something that has been in my heart that I wanted to do to communicate to our agents so that you can see behind the scenes a little bit with our different top agents that we have in the company. Learn a little bit about them, learn what they're doing. Hopefully, this information will be something that will inspire you, encourage you, or motivate you to get you to the next level. At a minimum, it'll help you understand who our agents are and what they're all about. So, with that, today we are interviewing Julie Johnson, right? Or
Right.
do you go by Julie Patton Johnson?
Julie Patton
So you
Johnson.
just use the three names. You like
Yes,
Julie Patton Johnson.
that's how I
Perfect.
market it.
Okay, good. That's how you're marketing. Great. So let me ask you, Julie, what were you doing before real estate?
I was a internal investigator for a retail corporation.
Oh
I
my
caught
gosh.
shoplifters,
Oh
and
my gosh.
I was uh, an internal auditor. I would catch employees stealing.
Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like it's a lot of fun unless you just like figuring out how to people think.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. So how long were you doing that?
About 8 years, 10 years.
8 to 10 years. Okay. So what made you want to have a career in real estate?
Honestly,
Honestly.
um, I, I'm a terrible waitress,
Okay.
and I'm not a very good secretary.
Okay.
So
But
uh,
you were doing this catching shoplifters and things like that. So are you telling me transition from there to waitressing to other things?
No, no. I came back to I was in California, and I came back to Mississippi,
Okay.
and I did not know what I was going to do.
Gotcha.
And a friend of mine was in real estate and asked me if I was interested, and I went and tested, and I passed. So I was very excited to be in real
Terrific.
estate.
So how long have you been in real estate? How many years?
16 years since 2003.
16 years. So you're a veteran. You've been doing this a little while. So let me ask you, how did you come about or why Keller Williams?
I've worked for several other companies.
Mhm.
A young lady joined Keller Williams. She was the sole person in Vicksburg that was with Keller Williams, and she was raving about the company and asked me to sit down with Dee.
Mhm.
And I was overwhelmed with enthusiasm and eagerness and just excitement about what she talked about with the company and everything that I had wanted for myself and for the business that I was doing. Keller Williams was already doing it. And I had been struggling all those years trying to, I guess, reinvent the wheel.
Gotcha.
Uh,
So Keller Williams. So you're a top agent. You have capped out, meaning that you're on 100%. Okay. And you're one of our agents in the Vicksburg office and have been very successful inviting other Keller Williams agents to come and be a part of Keller Williams. What do you tell those agents? Why are they? I mean, you're seems like you've got a lot of activity, people really joining Keller Williams, and you're the driving force. So what do you tell them? Is it just your energy, your passion, your enthusiasm?
I would think so. I'm very passionate about Keller Williams. This is home to me.
Okay.
Um, I invite them enthusiastically to our events, like the chili event, Bold. I've invited several to Bold, and they've ended up joining Keller Williams.
Very nice.
Um, to family reunion, I talk it up. I'm always happy. They ask me how real estate's doing. It's great. It's
Right.
great at Keller Williams.
Good. Good job on that. So I'm assuming you know your numbers, you know your production numbers, and what is your goal for real estate? What's your volume goal?
My volume goal for 2019 is 8.5 million.
8.5 million. Now I notice I'm looking at some of your closed sales volume here. And last year, the year before last, you did 36 units according to this report,
Mhm.
and then 35 units. And then last year, you did 2 years ago, excuse me, 5.1 million. and then last year 6.6 million. So your business is absolutely growing. Now we're in a little bit of a downturn,
We are
okay,
in a
and
downturn.
you've expressed that to me. So what are you doing differently this year to get back on pace?
I have readjusted my marketing budget.
Okay.
I'm putting energy in other areas. I'm doing things that are uncomfortable that I haven't done before, like knocking on doors,
Okay.
putting out door hangers, involved with more community events so
Right.
that I'm out there with the public. I try to do something every month where I'm with the public, doing something either charitable or sponsoring a marathon, or I'm just trying to be more involved with the community.
So there is no try and bold, right? There is do or do not. And to me, it sounds like you're doing.
I am doing.
Right.
I've tried radio this year. I've had a billboard up. I have a billboard up right now. I am just signed a 3-month contract with an online news uh, company,
Okay.
news
So
channel.
I want to take you back because you are spending a little bit of money,
I'm
right?
spending a little bit
So
of money.
a lot of people, when their business goes a little south, they kind of contract and they stop spending money. But it sounds to me that you're spending more money. In what other words, you're investing money that you're looking for a return on your investment. And you told me that you are spending more money on marketing. So you have a budget, yes?
Yes, I
And
have a budget.
so you're operating from your budget. In all fairness to you, Julie, you're also faced with quite a market dilemma. And the market dilemma you're faced with is we've got some flooding going over in Vicksburg, don't we?
Yes,
And do you think that's affected the market any?
it has the Eagle Lake area, those homes that were on the market. We've lost that inventory
Right,
for the time being.
right.
But so last year at this time, we had about 210 houses on the market. Right now, we only have about 160, 170 houses on the market.
So your inventory has been reduced because
Hmm.
of the flooding, and obviously that's going to affect your market share to a certain extent
It does a little
because
bit.
yeah, because you operate in that area. Okay. So you've indicated you have a budget. You've indicated that you have a plan, a strategy, a plan, a 135, a GPS. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm assuming, I don't know if this is a good assumption or not, you have a 411, which is
Yes.
your daily activities to accomplish your plan.
Yes.
Okay. And so, because you have daily activities, Julie, are you living a very time blocked life?
It's it's time blocked in a sense, but very fluid.
Tell me more about that.
Like every morning I kind of have a routine.
Okay.
I'm drinking my coffee, I'm getting acclimated to the day. I sit down at my computer, I'm checking email, I'm making phone calls, and I don't usually leave the house until about 10 o'clock. That's when my appointments start.
Okay. So, your time block in the morning would look somewhat like Gary talks about in The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, your time blocking for lead generating.
Yes.
Okay. One of the things that I heard in there, if I was coaching you, I might suggest you reevaluate. I heard you say you're checking your emails. Is that a
Yes.
dollar productive activity for you, checking those emails?
Well, I'm looking for referrals coming in.
Okay.
Keller Williams is really good about referrals. I'm looking for the leads that are coming in from my website. I'm also checking for messages on my Facebook that because I do a lot of Facebook marketing.
Okay. So that would be lead generation time. Then,
Yes,
if it's Facebook, if it's directed to someone, hey, what are you doing? Just so you know, I'm in the real estate. That I
right.
would consider that lead generating.
Yes, because I'm reaching out to people that have reached out to me through a Facebook boost, asking questions. So
Okay.
I'm responding to those.
So let me ask you, Gary says one of the things that we all need to be doing is really mastering our scripts. Do you work with any kind of scripts?
Yes, I brought my scripts with
Oh, you
me.
actually brought some scripts with you. Do you have a role play partner?
I have a coach,
Okay,
and we talk about my scripts, and I go over them with her.
okay,
So
so
she leaves me to I kind of do them with my husband.
okay, that's okay.
So
So as long as you're doing it, you're role playing it. But I heard you say you have a coach. So is that a MAPS coach?
yes, it is a
S-
MAPS
So
coach.
you're investing in coaching as well.
Yes,
Okay,
once a week I'm talk with her for half an hour.
okay. Is that a mastery client level?
Yes.
Okay. So you're investing in yourself in the mastery level. And we know that when you're doing that, your business grows to the extent you do, right? Do
Yes.
you feel like you're growing from your MAPS contract?
Yes, I would I keep doing it because I am, I
Gotcha.
feel like it.
Gotcha. Now, you also, I heard you say that you've attended Bowl.
Yes.
Okay. And so, can you give me an example how Bowl has changed your life or changed your business?
Yes. The lead generation that they encourage, going out and meeting people, handing people my business cards, doing 20 contacts a day. I was not doing that before.
Gotcha.
Um, and that was very uncomfortable for me, but I was able to do that. And that greatly improved my ability to be able to go out and door knock and do other things that are uncomfortable. I really enjoyed uh, the check registry activity where they have you write down your financial
Right.
fantasies. And a lot of those that I thought were fantasies a couple of years ago have turned out to be reality.
You know, I've done that same exercise and I've had the same experience.
Yes.
And it just opens your mind, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So I heard you say and use this word at least three times now during our conversation, and that is uncomfortable. Tell me more about uncomfortable.
Um, I don't know if I get more anxiety than anyone else, but
Probably
I
not.
I don't know. But I get this level of anxiety and I don't want to knock on that door.
Right.
I it's not that I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of what to say, what to do, or um, I just clam up. And but once I do it, I'm okay.
And once I do it,
Once I do it,
yeah.
and once I do it, I'm okay.
And so do you
I
fall
feel
back?
rewarded.
Do you absolutely? Do you fall back on your scripts? Do they help comfort you when you're going to that door? In other words, have you role play going to the door, knocking on the door, and you fall back on those scripts so that you know what to say?
Yes.
Okay, perfect,
Yes.
perfect. And that's why they're there. There's not any objection that hasn't been heard before that you couldn't overcome by practicing those scripts and working with a role play partner.
Right.
That's the whole point of it.
Right.
And I just want to tell you, Julie, how proud I am of you because see, you're facing that bear in the door. Dee Denton would say, face the bear in the door, right?
Right.
And so you're facing that bear in the door. You're getting comfortable being uncomfortable so that you
Mhm.
can have the life you want. Let me ask a little bit about that. What is your big why, Julie? Why do you do this?
I do it for my family. My mom is getting up in age, and she's coming to the point that I need to take care of a few things for her that I've never had to before. I have a brother that I enjoy helping him with things like helping him buy his daughter a car. I have a cousin in a bad situation, and I like to be able to have money that I can send to her when I want to, when she needs it. Just the freedom to be able to help my family. My family is my big why.
My goodness, you're helping so many people. Who's helping you?
That's why I work hard.
Well, your KW family, I hope that you feel that support and love and that will help you. And so talking about uh, passive income, because that's an opportunity for you,
Mhm.
you single-handedly, for the most part, the way I see it, have built out Vicksburg. You're adding people to your downline and receiving passive income. Does that help possibly cover some of your expenses for your marketing or for your family needs? Or tell me more about what your goal is around the passive income.
Um, I I'd like for it to increase, but that money I try to set aside. I spend a little bit on marketing, a little some of the extras, like maybe a T-shirt or
Right,
marketing, things like that. But for the most part, I really try to set it aside. My goal this year is to put windows in my mom's house. She wants new windows,
right.
double pane insulated windows.
Ah,
So that's my goal for this year for my mom.
perfect. Love that. Love that. So let me ask you, is there anything that I didn't think to ask you that you would like to say, Phil, I think this has been very important to me in my career or at Keller Williams or anything you would like to offer?
I think I think Keller Williams is a very unique company that if you want to, and we're growing, and I think if you want to feel a part of, you've got to be a part of. You've got to participate in the things that Keller Williams has to offer. There's so many educational opportunities, social opportunities, just to be a part of and enjoy and helps your business grow that you have to jump in there and take advantage of it. It's there
Gotcha.
to offer.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And so I see you as someone doing that very thing. Has that been rewarding to you for you to jump in and take charge of things? Has it paid off in your life and in your business?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you be specific and tell me what that looks like?
Um, repeat the question.
No worries. So what I'm saying is I've seen you as someone that has jumped in and take charge, take ownership, and leading things. Right?
Right.
You said if you engage, your business goes up, your life goes up. And I was just saying, can you be specific about a way in which doing that thing has really changed your life?
Yes, not being afraid to travel. I've gone to Austin by myself for workshops that um, going to the regional events, going to family reunion, going to mega camp, doing those things. They're not just educational, they're fun. And I always come back with something, just if it's just one thing, I've come back with something that has helped my business grow. I do every Friday, I have these candy bars and they say, Happy Friday, Julie Patton Johnson, Keller Williams Realty. And
Very
it has my
cool.
picture on them. And I go around town handing out Happy Friday candy bars.
Oh, I love that.
And I got that from Mega Camp last year.
Just that one little simple thing.
Just that one simple
And
thing.
so when you're doing that, how do you feel when you give those away?
It makes I love it because people are so grateful,
Yeah,
even if they're like, "Oh, I'm dieting, but I'll take it anyway."
there you go.
So they're always grateful and they're like, "Oh, you're a real estate agent. I know someone that's wanting to sell their house," or it opens up conversation,
Absolutely.
and I feel like I'm coming from contribution.
I love that. I love that. So what's next for Julie Patton Johnson?
Um, to meet these goals, to work harder. I've working really hard on getting my listings up. There is a recognition in Vicksburg for Realtor of the Year, so that's one of my goals to at least be Realtor of the Year
So
1 year.
do you know what it takes to get that award?
Yes, I have to be the number one agent in Vicksburg.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And so where are you on that path right now?
I'm close. I'm not there yet, but I'm close. But with some hard work, I think I can be there.
Well, we would love to get you there. We'd love to support you and be able to show the world that a Keller Williams agent is number one in Vicksburg. So if there's anything we can do to support you at the office or me personally, that's what we're about. So I appreciate your time, your commitment to come over and talk to us today. Hopefully this was something of value. As you can see, we're changing lives and living the dream.
This has been a production of Keller Williams Realty in Flowood, Mississippi, located at 132 Riverview Drive, Suite A. To contact our offices, call us at 601-977-9411.